Hey, Railbirds, Kevin here. All right, here we go. We got more U.S. Open qualifier action for you guys. We have Josh Burbul versus Mark Berry. That is Josh with the 8 ball, Mark with the 7 ball over there. All right, so Josh is going to win that leg. So Josh, he is from Eugene, Minnesota. He has a 156-point straight pool run. That's pretty good. My high is like 40 something, so he's totally got me crushed there. But I was never much of a straight pool player. 6-time national team pool titles. 3 of those are in VNEA Masters, 2 in BCA Masters, and 1 in BCA 9-ball teams. Congratulations. He's been playing pool since he was 13. He would like aspiring players to embrace and get comfortable with suffering.
Yeah, right. And his favorite pool room is, of course, Fargo Billiards.
Right on. His opponent is Mark Berry from Oak Creek, Wisconsin. Says his day job is running Amazon. Funny, he doesn't look like Jeff Bezos to me. I know what Jeff Bezos looked like. I used to work at Amazon as a software developer. All right. Both of these players are self-sponsored, so no sponsors to mention. All right, here we go with Josh with the break.
Nice break.
Yeah, he's crushed that break.
And I get a nice shot on the one.
And he's got a nice shot at the hole. This is nice.
Open. The 3 to the 4 is really the only issue because of the 5 and the 6.
Yeah,
and he should be okay getting, just get a little angle where you can slide back up underneath the 5 down table. But that looks to be the biggest problem here, or maybe even the 2, because the 2's, a couple pockets are blocked for the 2 ball. He's got to come back down to shoot this ball either in one of the sides or in one of these top 2 pockets.
All right, snatch that rock.
There it is. Nice shot. Overjuiced it a little bit.
Yeah, he should be all right. Just the end rail back up, back to the middle of the table.
Yep. Sliding off of it a little bit to make sure he doesn't hit that 6 ball. Using that side rail, comes straight at that line of the 3. That was a nice shot. Is he too straight? Is that 5 ball? He may have to
being straight is fine. Just draw back a little, cut the 4 in from the distance. Not a problem.
Yeah, take the longer shot on the 4 ball. It is right next to the hole. And we've already seen he's got a good draw stroke.
Just don't overdo it and then leave yourself too thin of a cut.
That's perfect.
No, this is perfect. And again, back to the middle of the table. So, basically every shot's going to be from the middle of the table.
Yeah, because, almost right there is perfect for the 6. I mean, he'd like to be over, have the angle of the cue ball working the other way, not working away from the 7. But
when in doubt, go to the middle of the table. And that works for basically every shot this rack. Even the 9 ball you can make from the middle of the table.
That's almost dead center of the table.
While he runs these out, I'd like to remind you guys to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and ring that bell. If you don't ring that bell, you won't get notified when we go live, and then you'd miss these awesome live streams we do. That would be sad.
I think he's going to go forward with this and come with that. Come straight, 1 rail straight back down at the 7 ball. He didn't practice he warmed up a little bit here on this table while Mark was still filling out his paperwork. But he's got the speed of this table down. It looks like he's warming up still out there.
Yeah, he's out there like he's practicing, right?
Yeah.
All right, Josh getting the first game, 1-0 in this B side.
Opens his account.
Race to 6. Makes an opening deposit into his account. So we are playing WPA rules 9-ball, which is basically the same as CSI rules for us Americans.
Basically.
Yeah, it's going to be race to 7 on the A side, race to 6 on the B side. The finals will be a single race to 9. We're doing rack your own, alternate break. The 9-ball must be racked on the spot. The 2-ball must be racked at the back of the rack. Jump cues are allowed. 3-foul rule is in effect. Oh, don't get away! Don't get behind that 9.
No, that's fine. I might got a little bit too straight on him. He's going to have to.
No, this is fine. He has a little bit of angle. When he draws, it'll come out towards the middle of the table a little bit. Right at the 3. Yeah, that 4, 5, 6, 7. A little bit of a cluster over there.
Yeah, the 4 does pass the 6, so I don't want to disturb that 5-6. It's pretty straight in. It's pretty straightforward 5-6 combination. The 7 helps it out a little bit.
John Graves, the 3-point or 4-point break rule, whatever it is,
3-point
in
rule.
the WPA 9-ball rules. The WPA 9-ball rules list that as optional. Tournaments can choose to use the 3-point break rule or not use it, and well, they are choosing not to use it.
Yeah, here he's just going to slide off of this 4-ball a little bit, make sure he misses the 5. Go back out for this little combination. And I like let my cue ball go to the end rail and out a little bit here for this, where the 5's going to come. Oh, he was able to hold it right there. He was straighter on it than it looked like. But now he's in trouble. Pull into the 7 and
Well, I thought he might go
forward?
high left.
Yeah.
Left spin off the 7, come back around.
you can still cut this in the side.
Cut.
It is a thin cut shot, but your cue ball's going to come running 3 rails around
Yep.
for a shot.
Well, he's playing safe, and all right. Does he have him, or can he cut this in the side?
I don't know if you can cut it in the side, but you can just thin off of it and leave it on the side rail too, and put the cue ball all the way down by this unscreen your lower left-hand corner. You don't want to leave him like a dead combination on the 9 though. This is a little tricky here, even though he can see the edge of it.
All right. Well, he's lining up this 7 in the side.
He doesn't like it. I don't blame him.
Not an easy shot. Might be worried about scratching in his bottom left corner.
Yeah, he's just hit it a little bit too firm, and it came back out.
He's going to get up here and hurry up and shoot this 9 before he realizes that he left himself bad on the 9. He's like, yeah, I meant to do that. Yeah. Nice shot there by Mark, shooting that 9 up the rail like that. Nice shot.
He's trying to score the wrong one.
What? I scored the wrong one?
No, he was trying to, but yeah, he's fixing it. It's 1-1. He was flipping it over to 2, but Josh had moved the 10 spot, so it looked like he had 10 already. We're only going to 6.
Jumping ahead a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
All right, Josh with the break.
That 9-ball's tracking, but he hasn't made a ball. And his one's wide open. The 9-ball is on the rail outside the point, so I don't think we're going to be seeing an early 9-ball unless, like, the 6-ball doesn't pass it or something. You know, it would be the only time I would see it. But I'm pretty sure this will be a full rack here.
This 1 to the 2 is going to be a tough transition here.
Yeah. He needs that ball to get. Knew it was going to get past the 70.
Oh, did he get there? He
I
might
think he's
have.
just got there.
He might have got
And all
there.
he's got to do is really just almost a stop shot, and maybe let it go forward an inch or two for the 3 in the side. I'd try to shoot a stop shot. I got to let my cue ball come around the rails a little bit for the 4.
And yeah, 4 to the 5. I think you mentioned that earlier. That's also going to be a tough one. So. Hey, Jimbo.
Yeah, I think I like kind of like the angle he has right now on the 4-ball, because the way these tables playing and stuff, the way these guys are drawn, I think he could draw over, and he's going. I think he's going to go short side on a 5. He may come. No, he's coming back. But no, he's going forward. Yeah, that 8-ball's pretty big too to go the other way. So short side's a whole lot better. You got to get there. You got to get there.
Yeah, he caught the 4 just a little full, which killed his speed.
Mm-hmm.
If he would have cut the 4 a little more,
yeah, it'd have been perfect.
It would have been perfect.
Yeah, because he needs the angle to. I don't believe the 6 passes the 9, so he wants the angle to go back to the other side of the table anyhow.
Yeah, just play safe behind the 8.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Well, let's see. I was going to say.
Don't leave him like a straight-in jump.
Yeah. He didn't even go to get it. He brought his regular playing cue to the table. I don't even see a jump cue over there for Josh. He's probably got one. He just needs to get it out, or is that?
He must have one because he's going to go get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pulling it out of his bag. He didn't have it together yet.
Yeah, and there's 8 inches between 8 inches between the cue ball and the 8-ball there, so all kinds of, you got to jump the whole ball, but there's all kinds of room to get that cue ball up in the air.
Yeah. Chat room having a little discussion. That's a nice shot.
Get around it. Well, that works too. I think he's going to have to play the 9 here.
Yeah,
I do not think the 6 passes.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, they're having a little discussion on 7-foot versus 9-foot tables, etc. And yeah, 9-foot tables are a bit of a dying breed. Most of the country is moving over to 7-foot tables just because, well, they cost a little less money if you're buying new, and you can fit more of them in a given amount of real estate because, well, real estate's expensive.
He was looking like he's cutting this ball past. Now if you play the combination.
That's a nice shot there,
Yep.
Josh. 2 to 1, race to 6. And I blame Diamond for so many places in the country moving to 7-foot tables. Before Diamond, nobody made a decent 7-foot table. If you wanted a good table, you had to have like a 9-footer, because the 7-footers were just valleys and other tables like that. There were no
like an 8-foot medalist or things like that.
Diamond was the first company to really make a really good 7-foot table.
Another try break.
So it's Diamond's fault everyone in the country is going to 7-footers. right, safety coming up. Actually, it could be a two-way shot. He could go for the bank, and he has lots of balls to hide behind, but he's just going for the all-out safety. And
oh, that one ball might be frozen to the rail. I think it's off of it just a little bit, but it's pretty close. That's a tough shot.
yeah,
You can see it.
He can see it, but this is no gift.
Yeah, what good does seeing it to you? Cue
Oh,
ball
he
on.
is. He's going for it.
He was winding up on it.
Yeah, I'd be trying to like bank the one ball like up, like past the 3-6 area, something like that. I would not have been going for that shot. That's crazy talk.
He was going for the two railer.
Yeah, it was perfect on the two.
Mm-hmm. Two rails at it. He is not trying to hit that gap. There is no way in the world he's trying to hit that gap. You're going two rails.
No, the gap is fine because the angle is natural to go through there, just like that. As long as you hit it hard enough, which he did.
Wow, are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Yep,
I'm
he's
sure.
got it.
No, that was actually a lot less risky than it may have appeared at first. Because if you shot that ball with center, just a little below center, the 90-degree angle off of the two ball took it directly on that path. It was, as long as you hit it hard enough to not get hooked behind the 6, then you're okay.
Now, he's going to go forward for the 5 in the side. That's what he was just looking at. And if he's straight enough to just roll forward, actually it looks like he's got where he'll be working towards the side rail. Do you want to just hold it there and cut that ball in? There's enough gap. There's plenty of gap there to cut it. Is that what you want to do? The 6 looks like it's taking up part of the side pocket too. The alleyway there, so.
The only problem with cutting the 5 on the side is when you go back and forth with the cue ball, you can hook yourself behind the 8, and that's a concern. Where if you go forward to try to play the 5 on the side, that kind of takes the 8 ball out of the picture. And you know, if that 8 wasn't there, you probably wouldn't have had a problem with just cutting the 5 in. But I think
he hit that real nice where he's just going to slide around the 8 ball here and draw off of it just a tiny bit.
Yes, this is a B-side match. Race side, A side is race to 7, B side is race to 6, and the finals will be a single race to 9.
Coming back around for this in the side. He's got the bad angle. Not a fan of that. I know you're not either.
No, not a fan of playing position for the side on that shot.
Yeah, almost any angle you have on the 8 ball going up to the corner,
Yeah,
you can get to the 9.
Yeah, if you would have just rolled that ball in, you know, the one rail at the 8, it brings you straight up the line towards the 8, where all you got to do is roll forward for the 9.
And all he's doing here is he's bunting, except a little bit longer shot on the 9.
He'll probably handle it.
Yeah, but he'd have liked to have been over there nice and cozy straight in. Center of the hole. Like it had eyes. Got Laura Semko playing on the next table over, one of the women in the event. And Laura.
That's Laura over there racking at the next table.
Bendekis, or however you say her last name, is actually playing her husband right now. on the B side, and then Kelly Nickel. The 3 women playing in the event. Yeah. So Josh is halfway there. Yeah, looking to fill up our schedule for next year. You know of any tournaments you think we should come to in your area, or some big ones that you'd like to see us get an opportunity to stream? Give us some ideas. Where you'd like to see Railbirds. What tournaments don't you get to see that you want to see?
What a break.
Yeah, I know, right? 3
Only,
to the 5.
the 5-ball is really, the 5-ball is the only, tricky spot here.
Yeah, and it passes the 6, so the 3 to the 5 is going to be the toughest spot, and that's a pretty routine 9-ball pattern, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that 8-ball does run a little bit of interference when playing position on the 5, so you got to take that into account.
Yeah, he's got to play a little bit tighter shape.
Right, it's got a nice angle on the 3 to come across from the 5. To come across for the 5.
Yeah, he may just select. He might elect to, just past center of the table here, and then let his cue ball go back and forth a little bit, and which completely takes that 8 out of play. He's trying to get all the way over there, but still gonna have to go back and forth a little with the cue ball here. I'm gonna ride the rail.
Nice shot.
Yeah, he's got the speed down on this table.
You say that, and look where he ends up.
And then he ends up, it keeps rolling. Well, how about the 6 and the 9? One time.
Doesn't look like to me like it's going to touch the 9 if you make the 6.
Jump out. Nice shot. Back in line.
Right, he's perfect on this 8.
Yeah, just drop back a little bit. He could even try and come, draw it all the way back to the end rail, right where his elbow is. Yep. Straight in.
A new gold crown is twice the price of a diamond. Well, are they trying to price themselves out of the pool industry? Really, a new gold crown is $15,000? Guess that would explain why you don't see any new gold crowns in any pool halls anywhere. I mean, 15,000. That's the I don't want to be bothered price. Like, I don't want to be bothered making pool tables, but if you give me 15,000, all right, I guess I can be bothered. that's what that tells me. That's definitely the I can't be bothered price. All right, that's a nice break, good layout. Avoiding traffic, come 2 rails around, back to the middle for the 3s. Really going to be the main thing here. Get it out. Get
I was
around
gonna
it.
bump it.
Oh, that's nice. Perfect. Nice shot.
What kind of angle does he have? Does he have the right angle here? Okay.
Yeah, he's.
Yeah, he's gonna draw. It looks like he's gonna draw it back to his hand and spin low of the 7.
Yeah, he ended up perfect on that 3. It was a nice shot.
He's not so perfect here. He's pretty straight in, ain't he? He's got a little angle. He can cut this and go to the end rail, and you have to punch it some.
Yeah, you don't want to go forward because of that 8-9.
Yeah. He's got a little bit of angle.
Coming backwards, there's not a whole lot of future in that.
Well,
I think you just got to punch
spin
it.
Out. He can put a bunch of right-hand English on it and spin around and miss the
Okay.
like that.
All right, he was able to. Okay. Nice shot.
Well, good line here. The 8 passes a 9, yeah? Oh, yeah, it does.
From this camera angle, yeah, it looks like it goes. Got a little straighter on the 7 than he wanted. He's going to have to put a stroke on it, which he did, and oof.
He's gonna have
Ooh,
to.
boy.
Ooh, what do? You just play the billiard here? Maybe 2 rail the.
I'd still, bottom left, cut the 8 in, but he might take a swing at this billiard. But I'd just be bottom left, cut it in.
Yeah, oh yeah, it a whole lot easier than it looked for him
At
anyway.
least he made it look easy.
Yeah. Curtis, how you doing, buddy?
Just in time. Glad Cyclop failed. Cyclop failed?
No, they didn't. They're partnered with Diamond,
Yeah,
so
they're the official balls of Diamond. If you buy a new Diamond table, they ship with a set of Cyclop balls.
yeah. Okay, you can call off the search party. Curtis is here.
Oh, we weren't going to start searching for him for another 3 or 4 matches. He's early.
Yeah, it's just a 1-day tournament, Curtis. So. That's a nice break.
It's a real nice. Oh, that 4, that 6 ball rolled up on top of the 4. Stupid 6 ball. You don't like Cyclop balls, Wambra? I like Cyclop balls. They play a little different than Aramith, but I like them.
Chumbawamba. What a name for a band. Who came up with that?
Or Tub Thumping, the name of a song.
Yeah,
Who came up with that?
Chumbawamba did.
Yeah, probably. Oh no, he missed it.
Wow, he's going to get behind the 8, isn't he?
Way to get behind the 8 ball.
Yep. The Mark's like, yeah, of course.
And if it's the colors you don't like, Wambra, of Cyclop balls, they do make them in the traditional colors. You don't have to get their TV colors.
Yeah, you don't have to have the robin's egg blue and whatever color green that is. Hey, it could be the new Aramith blacks.
What were they thinking?
With the purple freaking 5 ball.
The purple 5 ball, those
crazy.
I don't mind the striped balls being black instead of white. That's okay, but man, why would they make the 5 ball purple? That's just silliness.
Yeah.
And this comes from Aramith. You'd think Aramith would know
If
better.
you want to change the color of a ball, change it to something that is another ball didn't used to be. I actually made that comment on Facebook, and I think somebody with Aramith said, fair enough.
There's just no reason to take the color that used to be used for the 4 ball and then put that on the 5 ball. I mean, there's no reason for it. All right. Josh is in a bit of a pickle here.
Yeah. What do you do? What if you
Ride the
just
9.
just
Okay, don't ride
do
the
the
9.
Luis Vieira safety here?
He's gonna
So you
he's
you
gonna
figure it
he's
out.
gonna force him to make this 2 ball so that he has to deal with this with the
Like
4.
you figure it out.
I mean, if the 8 ball wasn't there, you could cut the 2 in the side and then go 2 rails at the 4-6
Mm-hmm.
cluster. But the 8 ball looks like is right in that path. No, he says 8 ball's not in the path.
He said it is not. Oh my goodness.
Oh no, and he's hooked.
I mean, by a millimeter, it
Fell
looked
right-
like. I mean, I know it was more than that, but
Fell right into Josh's trap.
dang, that hurts.
Emily says the colors are modern for the youth of pool. Okay, so we just take a set of balls and we just randomize the colors and say, okay, it's modern. Is that all you have to do?
That 4's in. Oh no, it's not. That's gonna roll up in front of the side pocket, though, ain't it?
It is,
Not.
or is it?
That's tough shit. That's tough. You gotta cut this ball up in the corner. I don't. I mean, you can dump it in the side, but coming back across table for the 5, you gotta hit it with a little bit of pace, and they tend to spit out at that angle because you have to shoot it into the side. Yeah, you have to shoot it into the rail in the inside of the pocket there. Yeah, shoot it with that speed. You cut the ball up in the corner. In my opinion. Just the pace you got to hit it with. Those pockets aren't accepting at that angle.
Yeah, it was a really tough shot.
Yeah.
All right, Mark.
Here's that opportunity Mark's been looking for. Almost begging for.
John Graves says he still likes the Brunswick Centennial balls. I never liked the Brunswick Centennials. I've always preferred the Aramith.
Isn't that what we're using here? Or Centennials? It's got a red circle.
It's got a red circle cue ball, so
Yeah.
these aren't Brunswick Centennials. They may have the the circle
They've
around
got the
numbers.
black, yeah, the black around the numbers like a Centennial does.
But that's definitely a red circle cue ball. That's not the
Yeah, not the blue dot.
blue circle.
And doesn't the Centennial cue ball is lighter than the rest of the balls in the rack? Or was it smaller?
It's the. I brought my scale to the pool hall a long time ago and weighed them. I weighed the Centennial cue ball next to the Aramith cue ball. I believe this was many years. This is like 20 years ago, so my memory could be a little bit fuzzy. But I believe the Centennial cue ball was the exact same weight as the rest of the balls in the set. The Aramith cue ball was just a few grams lighter than the rest of the balls in the set, which made it easier to draw the cue ball when using the Aramith ball.
Oh, okay. I knew there was something with the.
Which is why I like the Aramith better, because I could draw the ball easier. But there was absolutely a weight difference, which definitely translated to a playability difference.
Yeah. Nice break.
That's a real nice break, and he's going to have a shot on the 1.
Yeah,
Wow,
he
look
is.
at this. Wow.
Get off the 3, wide open spaces.
Oh, 5 ball? Where are you going, 5 ball?
I haven't checked the width of these pockets, but they look standard. It looks like you can get at least the 2 balls plus a hair.
They're probably the standard Brunswick, probably like 4 3/4 probably.
Yeah, they look gaping compared to a diamond.
Yeah, I didn't measure them. Maybe I'll jump out there between sets just to just to see, but
Yeah, but just looking straight at him, it looks like you can get the more than, you can get 2 balls into the hole. You could like pull them into the pocket.
yeah, they're like that one ball went in without much difficulty, even though it hit the rail quite a ways up. So they're definitely not 4.5.
Yeah. Well, and I'm looking at the at the edge of the it doesn't really look like it's shimmed at all, and yeah, there's no shim on these pockets.
That was
Not on this
nice.
one right next to us.
Nice position on the 3. Yeah, they're probably 4 3/4 inch.
Mark's struggling with the speed a little bit. It might be his speed too that's making him struggle with the speed a little bit. Doesn't take very long, that's for sure.
The cat balls, yeah, the Predator cat balls.
Oh gosh, I was looking at what in the world. The first time I saw him on TV was like the U.S. Open or something like that earlier
Something
this
like
year,
that.
and I'm like, what in the world is that on that? What is that? And actually had to go look it up online to figure out what it was.
Right, this is the Predator logo. The cat balls.
What is that around the? What is that?
Because they're the cat balls, they're calling the 4 ball the fur ball.
He's overcut it. Oh, I just cheated it to the maximum.
All right, nice break and run by Mark. Ties it up 4 apiece. We got a ball game here.
If you haven't been to Romine's High Pocket, they have a Mexican restaurant here.
Yeah, we will be sampling that
Yep.
presently.
They have a Mexican hot dog. What is a Mexican hot dog?
I don't know, what's a Mexican radio?
I don't know. Nice break.
Josh says, yeah, I can break them pretty nice too. Watch this.
Is that gonna? Nope. I was gonna say, is that gonna sit up? But no, it's a pretty routine bank shot here. He could still cut it into the side.
Oh, this 2 goes in the side all day
Cut
long.
it in and come back for that 3-9.
Yeah, this 2 goes in the side,
Yeah,
absolutely.
and that 9's out there. I mean, I think this could be an early rack depending on how hard he wants to hit this 2 ball. He made a really nice combination earlier that was tougher than this because that 9 ball was like almost frozen on the end rail.
Wambra says he's leaving for reels this time. All right, see you
Where's
soon,
reels?
Wambra.
Where's Reels? We're at Romine's. I just got to back cut this. Got the bad angle on this combination here. There it is.
Drilled it on the hill.
And break. No, he broke that one.
Yeah, he broke that.
Both these guys crushed that break.
Yeah, I'm jealous. I
Yeah.
want to break like that.
Yeah, me too. Oh, wait, I do. Sometimes when I'm breaking well.
Yeah, we all can do that sometimes. I want to be able to do that every time.
All right.
Mark Berry with the break, with his final break this set.
Oh, that 9 ball was so close. He didn't make a ball, did he? He did not make a ball.
He did not make a ball.
And I think it's the first guy to the 5.
Unless he wants to bank the 1-9.
Right now, this is 3 past the 7.
Doesn't look like it.
So, and you don't really have a shot on the 1. What if you try to thin the 1 and let the cue ball run at the 9?
No, You're just going to end up leaving the 1 in front of the pocket over there for your opponent. And
Yeah, but maybe the cue ball goes up in between, underneath the 3-7. You got the 6 and the 3 there.
I'm not feeling it.
Or 2 rails. That's what I was just getting ready to say. Or 2 rails this way. He's hit it.
Oh,
It's in.
wow.
For
What
the
a
set.
shot.
I was just getting
for
ready to
the
say that one.
match. What a shot.
Wow. Well, what do you do? And that
You
does.
shake the guy's hand and you say, nice
Yeah,
shot.
you put your cues away and go home. Or whatever.
Sometimes it just wasn't meant to be.
Yep, and that does eliminate Mark Berry from the tournament.
All right, so thank you guys for watching. We're going to have more action for you guys from this U.S. Open qualifier. Kevin Sherry Ross, Railbirds. See you guys.
Peace.